Switching gears this evening, new details on the latest construction site fire in the East Bay. Investigators and developers now vamping up efforts to catch a possible arsonist. KPIX 5's Juliette Goodrich joins us live in Oakland, where a press conference is happening right now. Juliette?
Yes, Liz, this press conference is about to start. In fact, they're going to bring out everyone in just a few minutes, so we're standing by. But just to catch you up here, we've got ATF inside this firehouse, Oakland Police, also the Alameda County Sheriff's Department. Does it mean there's an arrest? We can't say, but does it mean they have more information as to who may be starting these suspicious fires? That may be the result of this news conference. We're going to stand by. In the meantime, 6 blocks away from here is where that fire started yesterday. Let's go to that. Day 2, and ATF investigators out surveying the burn area, a potential crime scene. Investigators say this fire and other suspicious fires share a similar pattern.
All look like they have a similar signature. They are all occurring at a certain point in the construction process when the properties are most vulnerable. This is a person who knows his craft, unfortunately.
The fires occurring when construction projects are at their most vulnerable after the wood has been placed and the sheetrock and sprinklers not installed yet. Despite surveillance cameras, barbed wire, even 24-hour manned security, these overnight fires continue and no arrests.
It's in this stage of construction. This is when they can get in, get out quick, create a real fire, of huge magnitude.
And to the arsonist or group of arsonists, a message from the City of Oakland's Jobs and Housing Coalition.
You're only making the housing crisis worse. You're only making gentrification and displacement worse. So if there's some political or social motivation, it doesn't work. Stop it. We will catch you.
We're back out here live in Oakland at the firehouse, and I'd like to go now to our press conference that's happening right now as the latest unveiled about this investigation.
You can identify yourself and which media agency you're affiliated with. And we want to thank you for your patience in waiting for us. I'm going to turn it over to Oakland Fire Chief White.
Thank you, Jana. Good afternoon. As a result of yesterday's fifth alarm incident, the Oakland Fire Department fully recognizes, as does city leadership and all public safety personnel, the magnitude of yesterday's incident and the dire consequences that could come from an incident like that, which could compromise public and/or first responder safety. As such, we made a request yesterday to get immediate assistance from ATF and the National Response Team. They answered our call immediately, and I'm happy to say that because of that, they're on site effective today, and they're doing their due diligence to begin the investigation and the tedious work involved in sorting through the scene and following up on the leads involving what occurred yesterday with the fifth alarm incident and some of the other ancillary incidents that occurred as well. It's important to keep in mind that they're just getting started. They have a lot of work ahead of them. It's a very, very large incident and a very large site. And so because of that, we ask for your patience. In addition, it's also helpful to note that all the individuals here have a vested interest in our community safety.
And you were looking live at a press conference at the Oakland Fire Department where officials were talking about a recent rash of suspicious fires on new commercial housing in that city. We'll have much more on that story coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Thank you, Phil. And just minutes ago, investigators wrapped up a news conference on yesterday's massive blaze. Police and fire departments say they are now getting help from ATF investigators and a national response team as they continue their search for evidence of a serial arsonist.
They're on site effective today, and they're doing their due diligence to begin the investigation and the tedious work involved in sorting through the scene and following up on the leads involving what occurred yesterday with the fifth alarm incident and some of the other ancillary incidents that occurred as well.
The fire chief says it is still unclear if yesterday's fire is directly connected to other housing projects that have gone up in flames in the East Bay the last few years. A $300,000 reward is being offered surrounding yesterday's blaze, and for more information leading to an arrest.